The San Francisco 49ers are at a crucial crossroads, and the latest buzz surrounding wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk has fans on edge. Speculation is rife that Aiyuk, who has been a pivotal part of the offense, may be playing his final games in a 49ers uniform. The whispers have intensified, particularly as reports suggest that the Washington Commanders could be eyeing Aiyuk, potentially offering a fifth-round pick in 2027 for his services. Now, let's break this down. Aiyuk has been no slouch. He eclipsed 1,000 receiving yards in both 2022 and 2023. However, the 49ers face a reality where they might not recoup much value in a trade. Gary Davenport from Bleacher Report points out that the franchise has to understand that any return will likely be minimal at this stage. This isn't just about numbers. It's about the relationship between Aiyuk and the organization, which has been strained since they had to negotiate a new deal following their Super Bowl loss. It's clear that they haven't been on the same page for some time now. If Aiyuk is indeed released, speculation suggests he might not command the kind of contract he desires on the open market. It would be wise to consider that a restructured deal with the 49ers could yield better financial security than what he might find elsewhere, especially given the questions surrounding his recovery from a significant injury and concerns about his character. For the Commanders, acquiring Aiyuk could seem like a steal, adding a talented receiver to complement Terry McLaurin. However, they would also be taking a gamble on a player who's recovering from injury, which raises legitimate concerns. Is he worth the risk? Would the potential upside outweigh the doubts swirling around him? From the 49ers' perspective, while the situation may feel disappointing, they would at least get something in return if they trade him. They have no obligation to make Aiyuk's transition smooth or to set him up for a lucrative deal elsewhere. This is a business, and the 49ers will do what they feel is best for the team, even if it means parting ways with a player who has shown flashes of brilliance. So, where are you watching from, 49ers fans? What's your take on this potential Aiyuk trade? Are you in favor of moving on? Or do you think the team should try to keep him around longer for the sake of continuity? Leave your thoughts in the comments. As we delve deeper into the implications of this situation, it's essential to consider how the 49ers might approach their roster as the season progresses. With a team full of talent and high aspirations, every decision made now could have lasting effects on their playoff chances. The stakes are high, and it's clear that the 49ers will need to navigate these waters carefully. In the face of these rumors and potential trades, the 49ers must also consider their future. Aiyuk may not be the only player they are looking to move or restructure, and the front office's decisions will be pivotal as they strive to maintain their competitive edge in the league. Let's see how this unfolds as we examine the next critical update for the 49ers.
As the San Francisco 49ers gear up for their upcoming clash with the Los Angeles Rams in Melbourne, Australia, there's no denying the challenges that lie ahead. Head coach Kyle Shanahan expressed his displeasure when the announcement was made, and who can truly fault him? A grueling 16-hour flight coupled with a 17-hour time difference is a logistical nightmare for any team. However, the 49ers must pivot from frustration to acceptance, and it appears that quarterback Brock Purdy is leading the charge on that front. When asked about the upcoming international game at the Dwight Clark Legacy Series event, Purdy's response was surprisingly upbeat. Obviously, it is far, but all the guys are excited in terms of going to play an NFL game in Australia, he stated. It's never been done before. It's nice that it's the first game of the year. So we get to finish training camp, then head out there and get acclimated. This perspective is refreshing and crucial as the 49ers navigate this unusual situation. It's a stark contrast to the initial dread expressed by the team upon hearing about the trip, but perhaps that's exactly the mindset they need. Shanahan's discontent did not just stem from the physical toll of the journey. It reflected a broader concern about how the team would acclimate and perform in such conditions. But here's the hard truth. The 49ers can't afford to dwell on their grievances. The reality is that they are committed to this game, and the only way forward is to embrace it. Purdy's attitude is infectious, and it's vital for the entire roster to adopt that same mindset. Holding on to negativity about the trip will only cloud their focus as they prepare to face a formidable rival in the Rams. The stakes are exceptionally high for Week 1 in Australia. This isn't just another game. It's a must-win situation for the 49ers. The expectations are immense, especially after the long journey and the inevitable adjustment to a new time zone. A loss here would feel like a crushing blow, not only to their immediate momentum, but also to their morale. Purdy recognizes this, framing the game as an opportunity to kick off the season on a high note. Start off the season strong with a win in Australia. Create more fans across the world, some more faithful. It's going to be fun, he said, and that's the spirit they need to channel. As fans, we must rally behind this team as they take on this unique challenge. It's not just about football, it's about representing the 49ers brand on an international stage. The players need to understand that their performance in Australia could resonate with fans worldwide, expanding the faithful community. The energy and excitement surrounding this game should serve as motivation, pushing the players to perform at their peak. So, as the team prepares for this unprecedented challenge, let's support them wholeheartedly. After all, it's not just about the game. It's about how they adapt, overcome, and come together as a unit. Every player on that roster must step up, channel their inner Purdy, and approach this game with the right mindset. A clear, focused mentality will be their greatest asset against the Rams. Now, as we transition into our next segment, we'll take a closer look at how the 49ers have been preparing for this matchup and any emerging strategies that could be pivotal for their success in Australia. As we continue our deep dive into the latest happenings with the San Francisco 49ers, the buzz around Mike Evans and Brock Purdy is palpable. With OTAs just around the corner, fans are eager to see how this dynamic will unfold. Where are you watching from, and what's your take on the potential chemistry between Evans and Purdy? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments. Barely any time has passed on the field for the two, but that hasn't stopped them from laying the groundwork for what could be a thrilling partnership. Even before they step onto the practice field, the connection between Evans and Purdy is starting to take shape. Purdy revealed insights from the 2026 Dwight Clark Legacy Series event, where he detailed their conversations about film study. He spoke about a specific route that Evans ran, highlighting how their concepts align, yet differ in execution. This level of dialogue is crucial. It shows that both players are committed to understanding each other's tendencies and strategies. I'm like, dude, on film, I saw you run this one route. We have a similar concept. What are you thinking? Purdy recalls. Evans, with his wealth of experience, offered a nuanced perspective that indicates just how much depth he brings to the table. This exchange is not just about routes. It's about establishing a football IQ that will translate to success on the field. Purdy's excitement is palpable as he recognizes that Evans sees the game from a quarterback's viewpoint, which is invaluable for building that rapport. In less than a week, OTAs will provide the platform for these two to finally test their understanding in a practical setting. This foundational work is crucial, especially for Purdy as he continues to evolve in his role. The anticipation is building. How will they develop that chemistry during practice? Fans are ready for the fireworks, and the time for talk is nearly over. But it's not just Purdy who is benefiting from Evans' presence. The impact of this veteran in the locker room is already being felt. Purdy describes Evans as not just a Hall of Fame receiver, but a genuine person who easily connects with his teammates. He's in the locker room chatting it up, making jokes with guys. He's just a real dude, Purdy emphasizes. This is a key element for any successful team, the ability to foster a culture where players feel comfortable and engaged. The 49ers have a history of bringing in players who fit their culture, and Evans is no exception. His presence is more than just a talent acquisition. It's a strategic move to solidify leadership within the locker room. As a Super Bowl champion, All-Pro, and Pro Bowler, Evans' words carry significant weight. He's the kind of player who can elevate not just the performance on the field, but also the morale off it. As we look ahead, the excitement around the 49ers is building. The combination of Purdy's youthful exuberance and Evans' seasoned leadership could be the catalyst for something special. The expectations are high, and rightly so. Fans are hungry for a return to glory, and with players like Evans in the mix, the 49ers have a real shot at making a significant impact this season. As we wrap up this segment, it's clear that the 49ers are making calculated moves that could pay dividends in the long run. The chemistry being established between Evans and Purdy, coupled with the strong locker room presence Evans brings, sets the stage for a promising season ahead. Stay tuned for more updates as we keep you informed on all things San Francisco 49ers. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts about what you expect to see from this team in the upcoming season. We want to hear from you.